So today I'm going to draw a skeleton coming out of a grave, so he's like rising from the grave, obviously. So what we need to do is sketch a light idea, maybe of what we want to do. So we're going to have a skeleton head there, and a bit of the back there, maybe just sketch a bit of the spine. And there. I want the drawing to have some like clothes still on it, but it's obviously a skeleton underneath. So we're lightly sketching that skull head, maybe slightly big, but we can just reduce stuff down. Draw the skull features, really sketch it. Sketch that arm down there. Just zoomed in slightly. Want some of the pelvis shown there. There's maybe some rotten guts still in there. Some rib cage showing. There's holes. There's trousers and there's stuff falling off. That's the most important thing to sketch in now at this point. Just rising out of the grave. We draw the gravestone at an angle, the background there. We put RIP on it, just for now. There, maybe some cracks in here and there, just, and come back to the drawing. And then Instagram's going off. Then draw like the grave or the ground. And there's maybe a corner of the coffin. I'm sort of sketching now. You can see we need to bring this drawing back. Thin the legs down a bit more because it is like a skeleton. And guts just hanging out. More like an undead skeleton, this one, as you can see. And we'll give him like a shirt collar and maybe a tie, just flapping in the breeze. Just sort of remnants of old clothes and things. We'll come back to the hands and things, can work on them some more later. Go back to the skull. Like I said, I've got to shrink this down slightly. Don't want the head to be that big. And put a few flowers around its head. Obviously the inking stage I really like, because you can add more details and you can darken stuff out more and just make it look even better. The penciling stage is also important. So I want to get everything right first. So there's remnants of this shirt. Like he was dressed nice for his funeral, but the worms and stuff and other bugs and that have rotted it all, and you know, the decomposition and stuff like that. Let's quickly mark out the fingers. I'm fleshing it all out, spending quite a bit of time on the penciling stage, because I want this one to look right, and it's getting there. I'll get that leg, get that hip, pelvis just marked in. And these are like trousers that are all rotten, discoloured with rags and stuff. You can either draw the feet or have it sinking into the mud, it's up to you. Not too sure actually. Might actually draw the feet. Rotten. It stood on that corner of that box. Maybe do the like wood texture, just so you know it's a bit of wood, a bit of the coffin. There's a few guts dripping out there. Yeah, why not? What's all the mud and other stuff? Yeah, I'm happy with how, this is going at the moment. Start to ink this. Maybe he's got a few strands of hair, but not much. I'll start to separate a lot of the shadow and the lighter areas. So I'll start to add some shadow as well, maybe just under the legs. Helps create a bit of form to the figure. Just don't worry about the specifics of the pencil drawing, so long as you've got the main gist of what you want done. At the inking stage you can draw lots of detail later on, so I just like to have everything down. Lots of slimy, rotten flesh just dripping. It's a shadow up, mixed in with the rot on the arms. Get the rib cage. It's interesting how a drawing just builds up from just a basic idea. I've been wanting to draw this type of drawing for ages. Actually, it was a request that someone made a few years ago, and I've still got some requests outstanding, and I'll slowly be working on them very soon. Yeah. So I'm going to start to ink this. Got a pigment micron. Be sketchy at first, but try and clean things up later on, at the end. I'm going to draw certain areas with this pen, and maybe a slightly thinner pen, maybe for the teeth and other bits and bobs. Trying to aim for them shadowed areas. Make the tie a bit more ragged looking. Gives you a chance to draw lots of detail, especially on all the guts and everything. It's all over spilling. And there's lots of mud and stuff falling off. You know, the corpse of the creature. It's like a zombie really, but it's an undead skeleton. That's what we're aiming for. I like to zip in between different parts of the figure. Just my own really drawing preference really. Yeah. So we're seeing the shadows of the skeleton creature come together. Try and help separate them guts. It's all spilling over and dripping out. You can follow like every line that you've ever drawn with the pencils, but Draw the spine there. It's a weird spine. I think it's been broken, so there's some kind of weird hunchback sort of quality to this. Either that, I've just drawn it wrong. Try and whack it in there. Them fly bodies. I might need a thinner ink pen to draw the fly wings on there. That's minor details right at the end. Yeah, I'm really having fun with this one. It's about drawing all the details and trying to bring it all together, the undeadness of it all. Just draw the corner of that coffin. I think the feet need a bit more work with pencil, so I'm going to come back to them last. A real defined edge on that coffin just to make it stand out. Bits of guts and that just fell out. Rotten flesh and stuff. Let's try and draw that in. The little inclines of all the mud and stuff in the background. Smell the drawing slightly. There's all mud covering all this. try and ink this hand now. Just always look at the other hand and try and get it looking sort of how you want. I need a thinner ink pen on that. Yeah. Stick the tombstone. Try and get a nice curve on it if you can. Just edit that little bit of line with a white or something. Don't matter if you make mistakes here and there. Cracks. The rough lettering in. R.I.P. Cracks. Overrun with the cracks. I'll just leave that as it is. So it's these feet. I think I'll just wing it actually. I haven't got much time left on my battery for this. Draw just like scabby looking toes. You can add more to, the drawing. Yeah, that foot looks alright. Try and do this one. Maybe shorten it slightly because I think I drew it a bit too long. Get like a thinner ink pen. Try and add more details to it. I think a bit of shadow might help under the foot there, just to help bring the foot out a bit more. Lots of mud details here and there. I'll just go back with that thinner ink pen and just mark in the teeth and the mouth. Again, I can be real sketchy with this. Just add some thinner lines. Don't forget the little fly wings. Very important. A couple of hairs. Of course I can carry on with this, and I will do. I'll draw some more details and I'll show you the finished design right at the end. So I've just added basic lines and let's just look at this. Get this sorted. The tripod. Yeah, so I just added basic thin lines here and there. I will be working on this a bit more just to add more detail, and you'll see some progress with that in the daily vlog. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers now.